Pollock is famous for his all-over compositions, where the entire surface of the canvas is uniformly covered. There is no single focal point. Everything seems to be at the same level across the whole image. We can think about unity here in the fact that the whole canvas is uniformly covered. We can also think about the curving brush strokes, which seem to repeat. We see variety, on the other hand, in the colors and in the different directions of the strokes. Balance is something we've discussed a bit already, particularly with the Madonna of the Meadow and Fisherman's Cottage. It's the sense of things feeling solid rather than tenuous, the sense of things fitting together in an orderly way. Balance can be achieved through symmetry, as is shown in this mandala, a diagram of the cosmic realm. Here, the cosmic realm emanates from the female goddess Jnana-Dakini, the sky-goer of transcendental insight. Mandala means circle in Sanskrit, and a mandala helps focus meditation in the goal of achieving enlightenment. Here, the clear geometry and symmetry of this image suggest a universe that makes sense, that is rational, balanced, and in control. Balance can also be achieved asymmetrically. This illustration shows principles of asymmetrical balance. A large form is visually heavier than a smaller form. A dark value form is visually heavier than a light value form of the same size. A textured form is visually heavier than a simple form of the same size. A complex form is visually heavier than a simple form of the same size. Two or more small forms can balance a larger one. A smaller dark form can balance a larger light one. This hanging scroll demonstrates asymmetrical balance, with the smaller figure of the priest balanced by the vast negative space around him. Mark Getline interprets this image as a commentary on Zen Buddhism. We see the priest up in the tree and follow his gaze into nothing. Getline sees this image as helping the viewer focus on nothingness as well, a Zen meditation practice. This is what the Cleveland Museum of Art, who owns the scroll, says. Sotatsu's painting was inspired by a Chinese book of the late Ming Dynasty that featured images of legendary Chinese Buddhist experts and Taoist sages. The monk portrayed here is Niao Chao Je Choka, literally bird's nest. He was an eccentric Zen practitioner who favored the isolation of treetops, from which he offered advice to the perplexed. Indeed, the posture of the single figure in the painting suggests dialogue with someone below. I think it's worth pointing out that images can be interpreted equally validly with different perspectives. That's the point of a thesis. In both cases, the argument is backed up by visual and contextual evidence. Take a moment to find an image in your textbook that illustrates one of the design principles here. Describe how the image you choose illustrates the particular principle of symmetrical or asymmetrical balance.